Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and notifications button for all the good stuff we've got coming.
All right. So the first time I came to the rep was it was like late 18. I saw Evidence of Things Unseen, and I hadn't saw a lot of plays up until that point. I'd seen a few, but I mean, it just was like a great production that was put together, and it was like my first time seeing like a small cast, like four people just work a story, and it still have a twist in the whole thing, and so that was like really cool to see. And my video's weird, but I've always been a writer, or at least for a while, and so uh, the Detroit Playwrights Lab meets at the Rep, and so I ended up going to their meetings pretty regularly, and that was just a really strong community of writers where you get to have your work read and things like that, which is important when you're writing, trying to get some outside feedback. I'm not sure. I can't remember why right now I went to the Actors Workshop, but I mean I did. So and that was definitely an experience. We did audition initially to kind of get into it, and it's not really like a yes or a no, but just kind of to see where you're at. And I was like really kind of locked up there. Had some kind of stage fright I didn't know I had, because I had acted like way back in high school, and I kind of worked through some of those things, and so I kind of thought that was kind of over, but that was like it wasn't over. So that really threw me off. But it was really cool to be able to work out that acting thing through the workshop, and that was just a really fun experience. A really group of people there, all the instructors and fellow students, and I mean, it felt like just you know seconds later, I was cast in Evidence of Things Unseen. I mean, not Rules for Active Shooters. That's the play I saw. So Rules for Active Shooters, which was really cool. I mean, it was just kind of seeing plays there in the workshop and the lab. If that was like enough, for me. So like being a cast in the play was like icing on the cake. So that was a really cool experience. Yeah, it was. You know, I realized it was obviously a physical role but I didn't know. I guess in rehearsal, it really hits you. You know how many times you're going to do this thing. So in the piece, I end up being killed. Shot and killed, and so and it's very dramatic the way I mean, it's very violent in a sense almost. So just having to go through that multiple times was um uh that was interesting. That was a lot of effort. And then having to be on stage in my um deceased what do you call that? My
See, state
uh yeah, I'm alive, hopefully, at the end of it, but I'm dead, as far as the audience knows. So that was very physically challenging in the beginning. And then it was funny how easy it became afterwards, to the point where, I mean, Leah knows I fell asleep a few times up there. So it's just weird how you can, yeah, how that it goes from extremely hard to like, I can sleep now.
That's why they call it rehearsal.
Right.
Yeah, you slept on stage excellently. So will
Yeah.
you do it again when we remount the production?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
just no snoring, right? Like,
Right.
Actually, he did snore. And Ashley's, who his castmate was the closest to him physically on that stage, and she would just lose it during rehearsals sometimes because it was very like baby like snoring. It was like a really content baby. Just it wasn't like an old man snore. It was like a really happy, content little
he's such
baby.
a peaceful person, though. So that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And
It would kill all of us.
Because I don't know, did you know that he's a gymnast? And so I mean, the physicality, you couldn't have picked a better person, you know, to be able to
Nope, it was
themselves like
great.
that. Awesome. That is awesome.
I don't sleep like that at home. It's real snoring at home.
This is grown man snoring at home.
Yeah.
But his character is a little baby in Rules for Actors, and he's method, so we embraced it.
Yeah.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
Mother, 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 mother. That's it.
That's inside, but if you know it, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.